Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. On today's episode of General Hospital, Trina informs Joss about Spencer, Laura confronts Sunny, and Carly and Olivia attempt to patch things up. When Laura gets home, Kevin is there to greet her. She just asks for him to hold her when he asks what he can do for her. Although she is aware that he was still healing, Kevin feels he ought to have been there for her in Paris. Furthermore, he was powerless to stop it. Trina clung so desperately to hope. But the longer the search lasted, the more she was unable to accept that Spencer was nowhere to be found. Laura sobs, saying that everyone was very encouraging and that Curtis and Dante handled all the paperwork with the authorities. She has the impression that her whole family is passing away in front of her. As soon as Sunny gets there, he asks Laura if it's true. They embrace as she sobs. Spencer is gone. When Sunny inquires about any updates, she responds that Esme and Spencer are thought to have died and have swept into the water. Although Laura respects his care, she disagrees with what he did to Cyrus. She believed she was familiar with him and that he was a different man. Sunny claims that he was duped by Cyrus and that he shouldn't have pursued him. Is Cyrus worth her bother, he queries. She is unaware, but he is, and their friendship is as well. But she can no longer stand it. She has experienced too much violence and bloodshed in her life. Sunny is aware of this. Abrupt arguments emerge from the hallway. Cyrus arrives to visit Laura, but Dex won't let him in. Cyrus assures Sunny that he is here for his family and isn't come to cause trouble when Kevin opens the door. Laura cries at Cyrus to stop comforting her by quoting Bible texts, saying that it isn't working. Sunny walks Cyrus out when Kevin shows him the door. Cyrus tells Laura before leaving that he did care for Spencer and that he still cares about her. Cyrus informs Sunny outside Laura's that he only granted him one pass for the assault. He is not a saint. He is a believer. So that makes two of them, Sunny informs him. To ease Laura's tension, Kevin gets her a drink in the meantime. Although Laura apologizes for snapping at Cyrus, she needed to talk to Sunny for a long time. She also knows he done everything he could for Esme, who is his niece. They talk about her love for Ace, which Kevin believes to be the only unadulterated feeling she has ever known. Kevin observes that Ace reacted in the worst way imaginable when Nicholas seized her. Subsequently, Laura sits by herself and examines a picture of a youthful Spencer on her phone. She is startled to discover Nicholas standing there holding Ace when the door knocks. Ava invites Nina inside Sunny's apartment and informs her that he left as soon as they got home and won't be returning anytime soon. Ava says to Nina that Sunny and she are fortunate to be alive. Ava informs her of what transpired on the island and how Sunny believes this could be a follow-up attempt by the individuals responsible for Curtis' shooting. Ava reassures Nina that Sunny is in control and that she won't become a widow anytime soon, as much as Nina worries. Nina is unsure about her status as a wife at all. If Sunny ever discusses her and their marriage, Nina wants to know. Even though Ava claims he won't discuss it with her, he is still sporting his wedding band. That gives Nina hope, she notes. While Ava hopes that everything works out between her and Sunny, she might want to get ready for life without him. Nina will not accept that. She is unable to lose Amelia, Willow, Sunny, or Wiley. Since she already lost Crimson, she would be left with nothing if they were gone. Ava finds it unbelievable that Drew let Carly take over the magazine. Nana claims that Drew has become more stern since leaving prison. She acknowledges that Ava has gone through a lot and thanks her for the consolation. She begs Ava to make her a promise that she and Sunny will always watch out for one another because she can't watch out for him as much as she would like to. After Sunny comes back, Ava queries if Spencer and Trina had anything to do with his disappearance. Nina shows up just after Sunny declares that Spencer is dead. Nina is aware of his love for Spencer and finds it hard to comprehend his struggles. Sunny claims he's not up to this right now. After stating that she didn't intend to ruin his evening, Nina walks out. Apologies? Eva says that Nina is here. Nothing matters, he argues, so it doesn't matter. In addition, Ava regrets Spencer and feels that Trina need to be called. He thanks her as she places a hand on his shoulder before walking off to do so. Carly is about to leave Bobby's when she encounters an odd man. Identifying himself as John, he states that he was employed here during Kelly's ownership. Leo and Olivia emerge as the stranger enters. Leo is sent in for breakfast by Olivia so she can speak with Carly. Following the publication of the fashion item in the Gazette this morning, Olivia wanted to see how she was doing. Olivia shows it to Carly because she hasn't seen it yet. It quotes an unidentified source and claims that Drew Kane is leading with his heart rather than his mind. Carly claims that Nina is all over this. Olivia hoped Nina would make an effort to maintain harmony. If that's the reason she kept Nina's secret, Carly wonders. Olivia claims that by the time she learned that Drew was incarcerated and that her accounts had been locked, all she could do was attempt to undo the harm that Nina had caused. Carly notes that Nina's action hurt both her and Ned because she accused Ned of speaking with the SEC. Olivia is aware of this, but she and Ned came to the conclusion that exposing Nina wouldn't improve matters. John appears to be closely observing Leo from inside while the young man fidgets. He approaches and strikes up a conversation with him on the book he's reading. Leo responds, "I can't talk to strangers." So he hands him his badge and introduces himself as FBI Agent John. After Leo gives a brief introduction, they discuss his book about animals. Olivia eventually catches sight of Leo conversing with the agent and goes inside to discover who Leo's acquaintance is. Leo is sent to wash his hands by Mom. John then introduces himself and explains that his son is similarly autistic and that he was merely attempting to divert Leo's attention from the argument between her and her friend. When Oliva asks about his kid, he responds that he is now an adult and independent. When John receives a call, he excuses himself and remarks, "Until I get there, nobody moves." Subsequently, Olivia confides in Carly that she is confident in her ability to succeed at Crimson and ensure Bobby's success. She says that, and Carly is grateful. When Leo comes back, he wonders if their argument is over. Olivia and Carly claim that their communication issues were minor and that they are working to resolve them. Olivia and Carly give hugs. When Trina goes back to her dorm room, Joss is taken aback as to why she isn't in Paris. Joss asks Trina what's up when she notices something is off. Spencer's death is revealed by Trina. Trina tells Joss what happened and says it's unlikely their bodies would be discovered. Trina is consoled by Joss, and they both hug. Trina really wants to think that this is all like Greenland and that Spencer is still alive. But something tells her that this story will not end happily. What will she do about Paris and school? Joss wonders. Trina announced that she will be moving in with her parents for a semester of absence. Joss is aware of the difficulty of losing a loved one. Trina queries Oscar. According to Joss, their losses were distinct, but the suffering is the same. Trina finds it hard to understand that their relationship lasted for so long and ended so quickly. Joss believes they should inform Cam. To give him a call, she picks up the phone. When he responds, she tells him that she and Trina need to talk to him about something. Setting up a scene at a motel, Jordan and Anna place weapons and other gadgets all over the place while they wait for their target to show up. They talk about the guy named O'Neill, the arms dealer who sold Curtis a rifle. O'Neill shows up later and gives Jordan a pat down to make sure she's clean. When she tries to pay, he pulls out a sniper rifle in an apparently untraceable case. After looking at it, Jordan asks her whether they have an agreement. They do, she claims. He adds they will personally bring the money to his accountant, but it must be untraceable. He questions why she is eager to close this deal here, to which she responds that everyone knows you don't move while completing a deal like this. Jordan is grabbed by O'Neill, who then demands to know her identity. Jordan is told to let go by Anna, who is shown with her revolver pulled. They ask him who else in Port Charles he is selling guns to after he complies. Agent John and two other agents suddenly barge in and order Jordan and Anna to put down their weapons. Jordan and Anna gently lower their weapons, and Anna believes he is the agent leading this inquiry. "What, Anna? You don't recognize me?" asks John. Glancing closely, she exclaims, "Jagger?" Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.